Hi there, I'm Beth Stefaniak, and I'm here with my hubby, Gary Stefaniak, for the first time, and I'm starting a new series called Pick My Hubby's Brain, and we're continuing to kind of pick at the conversation that I started over at Messy Marriage with a survey on men and openness. So today I want to ask my husband, what makes opening up and disclosing your feelings to your wife difficult? And so...
Sort of difficult like this video.
Yeah, very difficult like this video.
It's not natural for me. It's not
natural to talk to me about your feelings. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, anybody, but even best friends, I guess. I mean, we don't do that.
So does talking to me though makes it more difficult?
Well, yeah, because of the ramifications of it. The best friend can handle it because it's different than you handling it.
Well, that was one of the most popular responses was, I'm afraid my wife will become upset by my disclosure. So how much is that factoring in for you?
A lot. Yeah, but that's not, well, that is big, but it's not as big as just me trying to figure out what I feel, how I feel, because I have my two favorite feeling words. I feel excited, I feel crappy. So, and so it's sort of like a fine. I mean, there's 1,000 variations of it, but trying to figure out what it is. It takes a lot of work. I'm busy, and I think, what is it going to benefit all this? I mean, is it worth all this time for what it might pay off, if anything, and would it do more damage or be more difficult? And so it just seems like, let me just roll with my projects and tasks and keep talking about generic, simple stuff.
But the alternative is to not talk about your feelings. So does that cross your mind, that what the consequences of not talking about your feelings?
Oh, not very often.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it does. But I stay preoccupied and consumed with other things where I don't really think like you do a lot about that.
About my feelings, you mean?
Your feelings, or what if I do, what if I don't?
Well, and I know there are times when you have said you have difficulty identifying what you're feeling, and like you said that, it's down to either feeling crappy or forgot what would be excited. Yeah. So is part of it just frustration, even on your part, that you can't figure that out?
I don't know, but I just thought of a new feeling.
What's that?
Regarding this video? Anxious.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
So you can add that one to your repertoire. Okay. Well, what do you think would help if we are sitting down and we're talking and you have some feelings that you need to share with me? What do you want from me? What would help bring comfort to you?
Oh, well, okay, good. I think you coming with a neutral position and not any kind of ammunition, or me feeling like, oh, if I tell you how I feel, it's going to feel bad for both of us. I want you to get out of your story and get totally into mine. Put your story on the shelf and listen to me and try to really feel what I'm feeling. Is the empathy thing, and convince me that you're really listening, that you want to hear me, even if it does happen to hurt you, offend you, or disappoint you in what I feel, that you validate that you land where I'm at, and that you really want to comfort me, help me in that, and because I don't want you to be defensive. I don't want to fight a battle over it. I don't want to be sorry that I said anything. I don't want to have new feelings on top of it, that I didn't have before, but now I have, and now that lands more in the crappy category.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to hear if you have negative feelings about me to remain neutral or receptive or making it all about you. So, what do you think would help me?
Well,
in
you've
those?
got to decide that you want that, that it's valuable enough that you want it, and that you, whatever you need to do to prepare yourself for it. I don't know what you need to do in your head and in your heart, but you need to do something if you want it.
Mhm.
Uh,
Well, and I know one thing that we've done that has helped us is to pray before we have those kind of difficult conversations. And I think, I'm a big proponent of giving each of us time to kind of cool down if we're heated and think through, pray through, and come back when we're ready to deal with it um, as being for each other rather than um, blaming each other for the problem or whatever. Um, but that's easier said than done sometimes. So, um, well, thank you for just this first chapter in, I hope, many more. Pick My Hubby's Brain. And thanks for joining us today. I hope you'll join us again another time.
and you just created that little emotion of anxiety again when you talk about many more. Hey, thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mhm.